Let's talk about me. Let's let the people know I'm here. Let them know I'm here. It's about to go down this morning, man. Hey, make sure y'all get up on the way to y'all job. Put this in your mind, man. This is your life, nigga. Who you let play with you in your life is based on you. Who you let play with you. What's up, Sandy? Who you let play with you, right? Who you let play with you is based on what you allow them to do. It's in your life second. So like, look, everybody here, nothing will ever matter because these seconds that we live in are ours, but it's not even real. Fuck people, man. Fuck him, fuck her, fuck him. You go your own way. Like me. I go my own way. Like I don't look. My rules is simple, man. Like if we ain't good like that, I just don't mix myself up with it. I'm cool, bro. I just don't even like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you cool or you associate with people that got certain things to me, I just don't acknowledge you. That's rappers, that's whoever. Like it ain't no, I don't bring you up, I don't speak to you, I got no game for you, nothing like that. I isolate myself from all that type of shit. Because when you break it down, niggas. We are living in a very short window. If you think I'm gonna let a nigga or a bitch alter the way that I think of like this time space that we in, shit, use a motherfucking lie. Ain't it will never fucking happen. And when y'all start thinking like that, you'll know how easy life is. It's beyond easy once you don't give a fuck. Why would you care when the day you leave this planet, they're gonna tweet, they're going to care for 7 days and then they're going to say, fuck you. Your existence doesn't even matter. So why would you give a fuck about another human while you're breathing? I don't. Fuck you. You cause a problem. You feel a certain way about me? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you to hell. Fuck you. Stay on my way. Simple. When y'all start putting that shit in your mind, you'll understand how easy life is. Fuck you. Get out of my way. Fuck you. Get out of my way. Because we only living for a short amount of time. When you let people get into your time window, right? Your little lifespan, right? When you let people get inside the lifespan who do not have any power in it, you shorten your own life. You're gonna have times where people don't fuck with you. So fuck them. Bye. Bye. Because guess what? Those humans will die and bleed out the same way you will. One mistake will take that person's life the same way it will you. Bye. Once you learn that, the buy mechanism, this shit easy as a motherfucker. And then you will start to develop into your last fucking forms. I'm telling y'all, the the for me to go the direction I had to go, I had to cut and eliminate anything that was weird. Bye. You gotta go. Bye. I'm sorry. Bye. Makes this shit way easier. You move way faster with less people on your fucking back. The more niggas you're around, the more niggas that you hold on to, the more of that, the slower the slower your lifespan will be. The more niggas you talk to, the more niggas you move with, the more niggas it's gonna slow your pattern down and cost you more in the end. One reason why I do not roll with a bunch of niggas is because I grew up in the hood. Most niggas that grow up in the hood, they do not move with a bunch of niggas when they get older because of the simple fact we know the outcome. Someone's gonna make a mistake. One of these niggas from these areas are gonna make a mistake. That mistake is going to come back to you. No. When you start understanding, eliminate everybody around you, I promise you the air get clean as a bitch. It ain't nothing a nigga could do to throw me off at this point. I got like you gotta understand something, man. I'm growing shit out the ground. Now I don't even you nigga a nigga can't get nothing from me, man. A nigga can't get a head nod, he will not get an interaction, he will not get a nothing from me. Get it from your people. Simple. When y'all start to understand that this shit is easy. Man, it be people coming in the room, right? Like I always say to y'all, right? I say, look, if I do not rock with something, right? I scroll by it. It is a sickness when you don't like something and you watch it. That is fucking sick. Picture this. Picture a straight man, right? A straight man saying, I don't like homosexual porn, but he's watching it. Does he like it or does he not like it? He does like it. Doesn't make any fucking sense. So when someone says, hey, look, I don't like him, but you listen to me, you come where I am, you do like him. You really admire him and you want to be accepted by him. That is the real thing. But humans will lie to themselves. There is nothing that you don't like that you do not. If you don't like something, you don't go nowhere near it. Like, guess what else I don't like? I don't like chicken wings. Okay? I don't like beef a la beef. I don't like steak surprise, nigga. So I don't go nowhere to a fucking Golden Corral. Ever. You see how that works? I do not go to Golden Corral or any lunch buffets with a bunch of meat and substances and turkey and I don't do that, right? Because I don't like it. If I told y'all I don't eat that shit, but if I get caught if I get caught being at some kind of all you can eat steak factory, y'all question me. I do like it. Niggas lie to themselves. If you want acceptance and you want to be cool, you figure out another way to do that. But most humans, when they can't figure out a way to be cool with you, they go into rage because they lie to themselves. I don't lie to myself. Another thing I don't lie to myself on is guess what, y'all? I don't go anywhere where it's hate driven. I don't go anywhere where it's anything I do not like. That's it. How many times do y'all see me with club vibration music where bass and shit going on and niggas throwing up their fingers and I don't go there because I know someone's going to die here. I don't go. So if a person tell you they don't like me, but they listen to me, they admire me. That's a lie. A-Verb versus JC is out. Let me give you guys some game, okay? Let me talk my shit. Hey, Chilla, we waiting on you, man. What's the hold up? Hey, Chilla, we waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? We waiting on you, Chilla. But here's the thing, guys. I took two of those battles back to back. I took Chilla Jones. I took JC. Both attacks were similar. Oh, you did this. You did this to Hitman. You did this. I'm walking around this motherfucker for hours, right? Did y'all not see me do it? Hey guys, the difference between me and y'all is I'm gonna beat you faster because I'm a Shaolin master, right? I'm gonna clip you quicker. I'm gonna take you down in a shorter amount of time, much faster, much more effective. People say, how do you do it with less time? Every time I'm in a battle, the opponents decide I'm gonna rap for a long time. Rapping for a long time does not, I repeat, does not get you a win. It just means you rapped a long time. If you go in there short pumping a bitch, like with a couple of humps, uh-huh, 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 you like that? Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. If you short pump a bitch for an hour and a half, guess what? She will not call you back. Okay? If you go in there and you get to pushing something for 5 minutes and knocking the line out of her five, she will call you back for sure. She's definitely gonna call you back. That's the difference between y'all. These rappers short pump. Y'all take the time. Look, this is the thing. Niggas will book me for a shorter time, and the opponent will think I'm just gonna rap a long time. Have at it. Have at it. Go ahead and overwork for free. Go ahead. You're gonna get in here. If you're gonna rap a long time, you have to be scoring, not just rapping. I'm gonna score in a quicker. Everything I'm saying is gonna hit right here. I'm gonna get this over with. Because if you go in there and you just you niggas is short pumpers. Like you niggas can't pull y'all dick out no bitch, or y'all can't be fucking no bitch and then pull back out of it and watch your dick come out of it and then push. You can't do it. You niggas gotta Well, if y'all don't knock it off, you know who I am around? Yeah. Y'all attacks are trash. Why do y'all think in my whole battle time, nobody has figured out a way to do it? Because it ain't one. There's no parlor tricks. Like, look, this is rap. Are you a rapper or not? No special effects, no bombs going off. Are you a rapper, bro? Yes. Rap then. Why can't nobody figure out attack? I've been on stage 16 years and nobody has not figured out an attack that works. They repeat the same attacks that don't work. Where do you go with them? You can't go anywhere with them. Where the fuck do you go? Tell me, how would you beat her? Because after everything you're gonna say, you know none of the angles stick on me because they're not accurate. So that means you waste seconds of your time. How do you beat them? You gotta out rap them. Dude raps at a very, very high level. So that's a whole nother problem. I took Chilla Jones and JC back to back. These are two high level writers, right? Is there anybody that has took two high level writers back to back this year? It's gonna get quiet or what? Are we getting quiet? Is there anybody in this game that took two high level writers back to back? No. Why am I able to do it? Because I rap better than all y'all. That's why people be so angry because of an ability that I got blessed with. I rap better. I'm more creative. I don't repeat. I don't take your attacks. Y'all come at me the same way and fail with it every time. Dick blowing is not point scoring on the board. I was in Houston walking around for hours. Rolling your eyes in your raps is not gonna help you beat him at all. Rapping overtime is not gonna help you beat him at all. We're watching this and we're proving these theories live. Sneak attacks will not help you beat him at all. This is why people be having so much anger and inside bitter because they can't do that. Y'all are thinking the thing is people try to put so many different tags on me because they have these tags on them. I walk in my own. I don't give a fuck what no nigga doing. I don't care what you doing, what you doing, what you doing, what the fuck you doing, because ain't none of y'all doing what I'm doing. And ain't none of y'all gonna do what I'm doing based off me. No, none of y'all. My own movements. None of y'all. Give this 9 months and then we gonna see where everybody at. None of y'all. Not one of you niggas. That's why I don't never look at a nigga and see jealousy. Why? I always been him. I've been him since I walked through the door. I didn't develop. I didn't turn into something acceptable. I walked in being that. That's why I would so me being worried about any of y'all or looking at y'all, no, I do it. I have done whatever the fuck I wanted to do off rap, off my raps, nothing else. My raps, which is very hard to do. That is very hard to carry yourself off your raps. Rap is not a sport where you'll be able to carry yourself. My raps, I've done whatever I want to do. Why would I be worried about anybody else or anybody else's talent? It's not. So when y'all get ready for these events, you gotta really think, how would I do this? Like now y'all saying it's the Mad King that's gonna beat me. The Mad King ain't gonna do shit but go up there and rap this storybook fictional character shit and get gunned down like the rest of these niggas. Time repeats itself. I'm Max. I'm going to be the one that's going. It's always some kind of nigga that y'all create later in time. He's going to be the one. All right. Who else is it now? We want to see you with the Nightwing. I'm now the Nightwing, and now it's me. It's my turn. Thou shalt not have any fear. This is this, and the circumference of the alienation of. Oh, shut the fuck up, child. I'm gonna gun him down the same fucking way. The difference between being a rapper and an MC, not the same. A MC will make you remember. Okay? Most of y'all are rappers. That's why your attack pattern is the same. Violence, attack pattern, nothing that touches anybody. How many rappers Think of let's see how many rappers y'all praise has never said anything that touched you on stage, or do you just like violence? Bang bang, skeet skeet, bang bang, skeet skeet. I'm gonna kill you, skeet skeet. How many of your rappers have never touched you ever? I got bad bitches posting. I had to lose what I love to chase what I'm supposed to have. None of your think about that. Think about who you like the most. They never have said nothing profound because they can't. Bang, bang, skeet, skeet, look at me. Bang, bang, skeet, skeet, kill, kill, die, die. They're not real MCs. They're fucking rappers, robotic organisms, machinery. That's what they are. That's why they will never be able to be a real rapper like myself. I can rap for 2 minutes of time. You can rap for six, and it will not change anything. But if I choose to rap for six, you won't get up. But why the fuck would I choose to rap a 6 minute round? Why? It's a waste of time thinking about a nigga. Most of y'all don't have ability. For you to be one of them niggas, hey, listen, you know how many rappers are not considered for Mount Rushmore candidates? Do you understand that? Do you know a lot of y'all just give categories to niggas and y'all just say this is the guy because of this? Does he rap good or not? This is a rap sport. You can't walk into, if you are a rapper, right? A real life rapper will make you remember. He will make you feel like something. These niggas don't make y'all feel like shit.
Verb, what's the deal, man?
I'm just over here being great. What's up? That's
Yeah,
it.
okay, okay. I
Yeah,
like to
that's
hear
it.
that.
Just over here educating the young niggas about what an MC is. Like Tuna is an MC.
Talk to him.
MC will make you MC will make you feel something. He'll make you remember. You'll say, I know what this is. You know how many of these niggas never make you know what it is? How
Man,
many of these niggas that this culture likes that never can give you a feeling, never can show you nothing, never can say words that touches you in the heart? No, they kill, kill, bang, bang, skeet, skeet. Have no other dynamic, have no other ability because they're not real rappers. They're machinery. If we went through the list right now of MCs, who would you say is the MC, Tom?
MCs,
Tell you what, you give me one, I'll give you one. And let's see how long we go.
Calico,
Loaded Lux,
Brizz Rothstein,
Murder Mook.
K Shine.
I don't got K Shine as an MC.
Oh, I definitely got K Shine as an MC.
I don't got him as an H. I think K Shine is more hybrid. He can do a little bit of everything, but I'm talking about pure, strictly MC. But K Shine can go there because you, yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah, K Shine music.
Yeah,
I'm just looking
yeah,
at
K
the
Shine.
whole what's the name?
Yeah,
Like
K Shine. No, no, no. Cause see, I know K Shine has many moves. K Shine can do that, and he can go into the rapper mode. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
kind of like,
yeah.
yeah, okay. So let's put K Shine there. It's on me. Next MC, I will pick um B Dot
See that. Dang, just off GP JC.
JC. Um, Daylight.
Daylight. That's a good one. Fuck. Um, Chilla Jones.
Chilla Jones, and then well, it depends. Like it's kind of hybrid though, because see, this is what I'm saying. Like when I see Chilla, Chilla is a hybrid. He's a high level writer, but he can do both. He can go into that puncher's bag, like that rapper bag. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But he can pen though. You know what I'm saying? He can. See, I don't want to confuse pen
All
and
right, all
talking.
right, all right, all right, all right. You said PN versus MC. Does he like what? Like
Yeah,
what you
we
mean? Like he can control that bitch.
yeah like an MC can make you visualize what he's saying.
Okay, okay,
You
all
know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a whole different ballpark. So now you got to think. We can't say now. Does the list change? We said Calico,
I,
Loaded. We said
I'm going T Top then.
okay. You got T Top as an MC. Okay.
Yeah, I can see what T Top talking about.
I mean, and you know what? You know what? T Top, you can say that T Top and Brizz, they kind of come from the same kind of cut. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that makes sense. But it's a difference between those and high level rappers. Like a high level rapper is like machinery, but it's high
Okay.
level machine. But like being an MC is power because if you can make people ooh and ah off your words, you ain't gotta throw a fireball, you ain't gotta disappear midair. That is a gift to be able to put words together and make people close their eyes and visualize it. Or you say something that hits somebody in the heart and they say, damn, like that. Those are MCs. You see what I'm saying? Those are MCs. It's a total difference. And I think most people don't understand that until they have to deal with MCs. You see what I'm saying? They got their own kind of style of fight. Like Disaster is an MC. He is.
Mhm.
He's an
Mhm.
MC. Like when you can like paint a picture with your words, stay in pocket, stay on subject, touch like that. Yeah, those are MCs, bro. That ain't something that you can just pick up a pen and just do.
Would you
That's
say Head
different.
Ice?
Paradise is an MC
For sure.
for sure.
All right. He not like if people don't consider him as a super pen, but Head Ice, you could see that shit.
Yeah, like you can see it. Easy is an MC.
Yeah,
He's an
for sure.
MC.
I get that to
He's an
easy too.
MC. Yeah, those are different levels of guys where they take everything that they put together. It's technical. It's technicians. Everybody else, 85% of battle rap is just violence, bang bang. That's it. It ain't nothing else you're gonna get from them. They can't because they thought pattern can't go up higher than the ceiling of where they at. It's like right here. He's like an MC can stop the room with whatever he say. He can. No parlor trick, no nothing. What did he say? Oh my God, did you hear that? Yeah, when they say, damn, how did you think of that though? That's a different power. That's a gift. And most 90% or 85, 90% of battle rap don't have it. Don't matter who you think they are. They not. They just know how to do this. I know how to kill and bang bang. That's it. All
Mm.
right, we'll kill and bang bang. That does not get you the awards though.
It's
That
different when
don't
a
that
motherfucker could see that graphic though. Like if you talk about killing a nigga and niggas could see it, like damn, like that's the one when it's like that's a different picture. But a lot of
that
people
that, that,
can't because they
now
didn't live
look.
it. Like not just to necessarily live it, but have some example of it. That'd be the best one, the most realistic one.
Yeah, a realistic but it's like I think a person that okay, Mick, we having an MC conversation, right? Hey, Mick, what is your definition of an MC
Definition of an MC to me is
to you? Yeah.
somebody that uses different literary devices to you know get their point across, and it's at a high level from a technique and a content perspective.
Okay, so would you say that is the highest level of writing? What would you think?
Um, I think that I think that I think MCs and lyricists are the highest
Y'all
level
something
of
because I don't hear
writers.
nothing.
Yeah, we can hear
Oh,
you. We can't hear Tone. I can hear you. No, I hear you, Mick. Go ahead. You said you
oh,
think it's the highest level.
yeah, it's the highest level. I feel like I think that battlers, they have there's just it's just a one track mode. You're trying to
One
be,
track kill. That's
yes,
it.
you're trying to be better than the next person. So you're displaying entendre devices and wordplay devices, but there's other things that go into being a lyricist and an MC that battlers just can't do. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that they can't do it. It's just that it's not done often, right? Like, for instance, I feel like what Hitman did against O-Red, or what Hitman did against Arsenal, that doesn't happen a lot in battles anymore. Where you just tell a story. You could just sit down and just tell a story, you hear the story and be engaged in it. That can't happen anymore. That does not happen anymore. Um,
You mean as far as the pain? Yeah, I can see that, but that's one of Hitman moves is storytelling. Like even on stage, like he can story tell. Like so when I look at like in this era of time, most people don't tell stories for real because it don't hold the crowd like how it used to. You
right.
feel me?
Yeah, them
Unless
sitting
it's
down
a
for 8 to 12
yeah,
bars to hit a story,
they
and it
not
don't got
doing
no punch. They like, what the fuck is you up there doing? But you
it.
gotta
Right,
still
no,
do
no.
it. You still gotta do your thing though. You know what I mean? Like, don't let that negate you from telling your stories neither.
So we was going, Mick, before you walked in, we was shouting out who we think is like MCs, like pinning MCs. So we've got Calico, we've got Mook, we've got Lux, we've got B Dot, we've got who else would you say? Mick, this is a good question. Is K Shine an MC or a hybrid to you?
Um, I think Shine. He's 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 starting to get into the MC bag, but he's more to me. He's more of a battler than an MC.
Right. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. Like when I say MCs, and we brought up Rothstein name too before he came in. MC, they words are they connect and they stay in pocket, and then you can see what the fuck he said, and he might say something that's gonna touch you in the heart and make you say, God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those are MCs. Most of everybody now is just violence. So that's different from a storyteller or a puncher. That's like violence. Like the battle the 90% of battle rap culture is just rappers that learned how to rap. They're not connected to shit. Like do you understand, Rothstein? You see what I'm saying, Rothstein? Or what?
No, I dig
Ro-
that. What's up, fellas?
Rothstein here? Oh yeah, no, see, yeah, Rothstein. We was doing me and Tuna actually right now. We just going back and forth on like a MCs. Maybe we can all do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody can just shout one MC out and see how short this list is. Rothstein, can you give me who do you think? Give me two MCs you're thinking about. MCs.
I'm gonna go with beloved.
We already said beloved too. Well,
Um, shit, I say real sick.
real sick is kind of MCs. I can see that. I think he's in primary stages of MC. You know what I'm saying? I think with real sick when he know he can really cut that shit in half and get the same impact. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think
I think he in
Illmac, see,
Mac
Illmac
is
for
an
sure.
MC. Not with the niggas. Not with the niggas. The niggas violent dogs that bite and chew on shit. It ain't
That's a
no, you know
fact.
what I'm saying? Yeah, they
That's a
not.
fact. I used
Yeah,
to say
it's
that all
like
the time,
With the
though. That's
niggas.
crazy.
yeah, the
You say
niggas
like when
just
you
break
battle on
shit.
King of the Dot and shit like that.
Yeah, like when you go to King of the Dot, that's what makes you a better MC, and y'all don't know it. You gotta dance with they MCs. That's what keeps you like makes you like yesterday I was saying how the game like you gotta move around. I didn't let nobody's beat stop me from moving around. When you go
Yeah,
dance
no.
with they MCs, they have real pen writers. You understand what I'm saying? These are guys who are thinking. The niggas just break shit. The niggas break shit and throw up gang signs. How many gang members is on the other side of the world? When you talk about the king of the dot and the grind time side, how many of them niggas is in gangs and killing and
Don't
how
flop
many of
them
them?
London niggas to angle the shit out. Shotty Horror. I think
Yeah,
Shotty
Shotty.
the West Man too.
What?
The lyricist, like an MC.
I don't know.
You ain't seen him? I think Shotty an MC.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I just kind of,
you,
I don't
you
know.
say
I
you
just, I don't know.
don't.
Like, I just don't know, bro. It's like,
You just ain't familiar.
yeah, when you just ain't familiar, it's like I just don't know. Like you can't
You
just
can't
say,
co-sign
yeah, like it's like well, I don't know, bro. I'm looking
that. I
right at it.
seen
I
the
don't
work.
know.
I seen the work.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, but when you talk about that, nah, the niggas on this side, the niggas break shit, they bust windows, they throw up gang signs, that's what niggas do.
You
That's
trying to
not
make us
real.
look like some motherfucking animals.
Huh? Who?
You trying to make the niggas look like animals, man.
No, that's kind of
Yeah,
what it is though. And even the KOTD guys used to call
yeah.
them they used to call us the street guys. Call
They
The
used
them
to
the
street
street
guy.
call,
guys.
That
yeah,
was their
Right.
way of calling.
But I
That was their
always knew
way
what
of
they
niggas,
was
calling
trying to
us
say.
niggas.
yeah, niggas.
That, I swear to God, that shit was like racist as hell. I
It
remember
was
when
racist.
Ocracy,
Well,
what
they used to,
Ocracy used to say, I'd rather him get it. What he say, man? He said some shit that I felt was so
they
racist,
used to
but he
call us
called niggas
you little one line, gun line,
one
punch
time,
line
yeah. I'd rather
festivals.
hear us grind the ends with suck my testicles than hearing a one line, gun
Gun
line,
line,
punch
punch
line
line
festival.
festival.
I
That's
said, damn.
that's tough. That's like, yeah. See, most of the nigga rappers don't think like that. They just kill and break shit. That's all they
Yeah.
do. Kill, break shit. Look at me. Kill, break shit. Look at me.
Right. Because
That's
they
it.
don't have
That's all.
nothing. Most of these niggas don't have nothing to talk
He
about, man.
called
That's why
that
I be
shit a
saying
one
they
rhyme, gun line, punchline festival.
out the blue is the nine sparking. It's like, no,
That's
nigga,
it.
the nine is
Not
never
the
Knifing your
just
sparking.
sparking,
car.
nigga. The
Knifing
nine's
Niggas,
your
never
car.
just sparking. Like,
I
You
hate when
die.
people say anything to start it off like that. Like,
Setup
just
like that shit
immediately.
blow
anything.
me, man. Like,
Man, the setup don't even go with the next line. They just, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Niggas
I'm
would
gonna
be like,
kill.
hat
right,
peel
like,
off. Like, how you starting a hat peel off? Like, bro, how'd you get there already? Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
they ain't the niggas are not MCs, man. They
they
not. They
writing
just
backwards, man.
they're
They think of the punch that they want, they really want to say, and then they
and
go
say
backwards
anything.
with
And
thinking of shit to rhyme with it to
you
lead
can
them up. They
tell
don't
who
even
do that.
write
You can
in order.
tell
Like
who
that
do
shit
that.
is crazy.
I think
And they
Twerk is
don't
an
even
MC.
hide it. They don't
Spark
even
an
hide
MC
it.
for sure. Spark is an MC for sure. Spark is an MC.
They don't even hide it, bro.
Yeah, Twerk is
They're
an
just
MC.
you'll hit a line coming at the beginning, at the first bar, like, oh, we know what he gonna say by the time he gets to the fourth.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like how you writing around premeditated punches, nigga. Just write. Can you rap and all? Like, I don't get
yeah.
that shit, bro.
I think what happens in with the difference of abilities, when you're an MC, you gonna give us feelings of things you saw. Most of these niggas have not saw anything. They didn't have to go through it, so they don't have nothing. They're hollow creatures. They don't have a thought pattern because for you to be, hey Mickey, for you to be an MC like how you are and respected by all the MCs on the planet, there is no MCs that don't respect Mickey. And this bitch got songs with motherfucking John Legend. Come to think about it, nigga. We gonna get to you in a minute, Mickey. I don't know how Mickey gets around. We never understood how Mickey did whatever he wanted, but his skill pattern, he had to see something that unlocked it. What makes most MCs who they are is struggle. There is no such thing as a silver spoon MC. It's not. It's not. The struggle is what unlocks the MC power because you got to use your words and you got to paint pictures with your dream now. Is that not accurate? Somebody stop me when I'm right.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you
accurate.
going off. You going off. Yeah, you going
Yeah,
off. I agree.
cause it unlocks it. That's what makes you special. It has to be something traumatic that unlocks that ability in your mind. It makes you say, okay, I'm gonna take words and create visionary, create places I can go to give me calm, or create places where I can defy gravity. Is that not accurate? Somebody stop me. Three Letterman was good.
VHT, Mick, Brizz. Let me ask y'all a question. Is chess a MC to y'all?
I
I think
think
he
Chess,
Absolutely.
can
I
be.
give
I
it to
think he
Chess,
can
yeah,
be.
for sure.
I think he can be.
Absolutely, he
I
MC.
think he can
I've
be.
seen Chess paint the picture for sure.
Look, one thing about him, right? I think when he focuses more, he will be an ultimate MC. When he focuses more, for sure. I bet you this, I take this bet. If a nigga gives Chess a bag for a battle and let him sit down, I bet you get that visionary out of him. I bet you can.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you go because it's in him. It's already in him. You have to see something. You gotta go through something to become that. That ain't nothing that just walks into your. When an MC has had no kind of like what you cannot unlock that ability without something triggering it. You can't. It's 100% accurate because I'm one of them. You gotta have something that touches you to make you say, "Oh, I gotta jump out this window." Now, Mickey been stamped by all the rappers. He can paint a picture with his. When you go into the everybody's world as an MC, you should be able to see their house through your raps. You should be able to see what he's thinking through their raps. With the niggas, they just kill. I don't need to see death. Death is coming
Why
to
you
you.
say it like that though, V's the niggas?
It's something wrong about that, man.
It is.
It's something wrong about this,
So
man.
yeah, no. Three. Think about it. All they do is tell you how to die. You can disrespect somebody without killing them. Yes, you can. You can disrespect and break down somebody without killing them.
That's
That's it.
true.
Like
That's true.
like like when I battled Hitman, all I did was dissect. I didn't have to kill. No kill. You don't have to kill in these moments because you can just say this. That's what makes you a real level 5 MC. When you can do this. When you can go into the upper room of the upper room. But here's the thing. Everybody can't do it. I get it. It's only a selected people that can do it. When you see Royce, Royce is a level 5 dangerous MC. These are dangerous MCs. Stay in pocket, make you look at shit from different ways. Man, you crazy. Those are technicians beyond. You will never clip them if they want to play. They know what they're doing. At most, the battle rap is just the niggas that want to die. That's it. I want to die. This is what I want to do. I want to die. Everybody's going to die. So while you're alive, why don't you take your pen and give us something vivid to see? Give us something to see, or give me a moment or something to remember. That's where your problems start. Why everybody's dying, bro? Doesn't make sense. Everybody's dying. Don't matter. Every day you wake up, you getting closer to dying. What the fuck do I need to hear you just kill for?
But isn't that why we love Biggie and Tupac so much? Because they talked about, I mean, they talked about a lot of other shit, but they talked Ready to Die. Biggie had an album called Ready to Die, Life After Death. Tupac spoke about death all the time, and
And
we
they
love
both
we
died. I
love
don't
Nah,
love
talk
it.
son.
about death.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely,
and they
absolutely.
both died. But here's the thing: they both are MCs, poetic. Both of them. They both are poetic MCs. When you
Niggas
got
just
two
didn't talk
po
about nothing else. Three. That's the problem.
Oh
yeah,
Like, all
yeah,
right, get your
absolutely,
death
absolutely,
on. You want
absolutely,
to talk
Tito,
about little death?
absolutely.
Get your death on. But can you rap about anything else? Where your vocabulary at? Can you
Right.
make it? I don't know.
yeah,
But I
No,
dig
for
it
real,
though. It's
Steve.
all a growing process. I had to go through it too.
a lot of niggas that can say, "Oh yeah, I can just write me around and I can just talk this," but you don't go to no higher part of it. You're gonna stay stuck right here. That's it. You will be known for this. You'll never be on the list for highest level MCing, Mount Rushmore, none of those type of things. You'll just be a good violent rapper for the rest of your time.
How much does music play a part? Because a lot of y'all brothers up here do music. Tuna, Brizz, of course, Mick, you.
Yeah,
How much does music play a part though?
they all do music. I ain't got shit to do with that. They all do
Okay.
music. I like some violent, dope selling music myself. Like, hey, Mickey, I don't like this shit that the Clips just put out. Y'all
I
Who?
haven't
like
heard.
it?
I haven't heard. I haven't heard it yet. I'm gonna listen to it when we get
Who?
out of here. The
This
clips.
shit, yeah, the
Oh,
Clips.
I don't like that shit. I don't like that
Nah,
shit.
fuck y'all talking about. Nah,
I don't like that.
I'll be damned. You're not finna do me like that. I know, Mickey, you gonna do your recap and you gonna feel the same. I don't give a
I
fuck,
love the
bro.
clips, but I ain't fucking with it.
No, that's not
Man,
right.
we don't move the
No, man.
goalposts on them niggas, man. All them
Hey,
MC dudes, for real, for real. They might. I want them to start stepping in the ring, for real, for real. I don't think they could be. Can we deem all these dudes like as super nice if they ain't got in front of nobody, under no pressure, and held it? Like Mickey Factz done
I,
already done that, but I'm talking about like the Royces and all these other guys. Well, shout out to Royce, that's my man. But you get what I'm saying, though.
you
You know what I
saying
mean?
are they tested?
You saying actual battling with
Yeah,
the
like, are you
criteria
really
to
what you
be
say you
able
are? Like,
to
do that
do
shit
music?
work if you ain't never did it with nobody in front of you? Because
No.
now it's like a whole new era then came and gone. Like, how is Averb better than all them niggas? Because Averb is tested in a whole nother kind of way and drop records. Is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah, see, that's what see the thing is when you gotta defend it in
Lux
front of
too.
somebody,
You feel me?
yeah, yeah. Look, if you
Move.
gotta defend it, you gotta defend that in front of somebody and look at them across from you. That's when you know what you is. Mickey has still walked in our world, even though he still walked in our world. Like you
Right.
still gotta
Definitely.
walk in the world and say, they dogs, let me like King Los walked in the world. And he's saying,
For
all right,
sure.
they dogs, let me look at the dogs in their faces too and let them know I'm them. Cassidy, same thing. You're a dog, let me look at you in the face. If you don't look at a nigga in his face, it doesn't how can we look at it the same way and you ain't ever put it on the line? Do you know how hard it is to stand in front of another nigga and he wilding on you and then you gotta come back and dance with him, no matter what's going on? Boy, that makes you mentally, it's unrealistic.
So
This should be
you know,
crazy.
for
A nigga
me,
don't go out street.
for me, I feel that when it was when the community was in its prime, I feel like that would have been the perfect time for them to do that. I'm not sure if it makes sense for them to do it now. Um, because back then, if they would have did it 2008 to about 2016, 2017, and they lose, there's more of a challenge. There's more stakes at hand. If somebody comes in and battles one of these guys and loses, niggas is like, whatever, because information moves so fast now.
Mm.
But I think if it would have happened earlier, like Joe Button losing the Hollow was a big deal. Like people were like, "You lost, bro," and he
Definitely
had to
will.
kind of
Definitely.
he had to climb out of that. Like when Cannabis lost to Disaster, that was like a big deal. That was a very big
That was
deal,
But do we
that
expect
scared
them to
people. I
win?
think that actually scared motherfuckers.
But
huh?
do we
With the
honestly
first rip,
do we expect them to actually beat trained fighters?
So I
Or
thought Joe
No,
try,
Button,
I
I
don't.
I
or
thought
try.
Joe Button was on his way to beating Hollow until he put the mic down. He was on his way to
I
winning. Like
agree. That's a fact, Mick.
he was on his way to winning. He just put the mic
I
down.
don't think so.
Nah, he was on his way to
Putting the
winning.
mic
Nah, I
Like
was
down
in
is
there. He was
over.
definitely
It's
talking,
over.
bro. Can't hold it.
he
Once you
was
put your mic
talking.
down, it's
He
over.
put
But
the
I
mic
thought
down.
y'all got. I thought niggas still said Hollow didn't go hard. I remember
So,
niggas saying they felt Hollow
so
could have went harder. I
Yeah,
remember that shit.
Hollow could have went harder. He said he threw the battle, that didn't matter at that time. If Joe Button doesn't put that mic down, he wins, right?
Right.
And there was rumors that they were going to do a part two, and Joel Ortiz was going to step in. But I think in that time frame, if you were to lose, like it would have been massive stakes at hand. I feel like if these guys come in
That's
now,
a good
I'm
point.
not
That's a good
sure. I'm
point.
not sure. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
good
I'm
point.
not
That's a
sure.
good point. That's a good point. Hey, look, he's right.
you
He's
say
right.
like if somebody like Benny the Butcher lose right now, you don't think that'd be damaging?
Nah,
But
not really.
but hold on, are niggas expecting Benny to come to battle rap and get busy? I
No,
don't, and I fuck with
no,
Benny heavy.
no,
But in
no,
battle
I'm
rap,
just saying.
no.
I
Nah, not
So
consider
Benny.
okay,
that.
okay.
I consider
The
that
pins,
spiritual.
the so-called
Okay,
pins,
my
the
bad.
guys who
My
names will
bad.
come
Benny
up
is
when
the
we get to
pimp. You're
talking
not a
about who's the
pimp.
The
best
Lupe's
ever
and
and
all the
shit like that.
Lupe's and shit like that. Okay, I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
So
like
okay, so let's talk about that for a second, right? Like what I okay, so the tone that Three Letter Man just used, right? He said, "You think Benny will come to battle rap?" Right? Like so, I talk to Benny a lot. Benny's not opposed to it. It just got to make sense, right? My thing is this: I feel
So
I
that,
feel like I feel like with the community, whenever somebody decides or says that they want to come in, it almost feels like the community looks at it as a step down. When it should just be like
yeah,
everybody's on equal playing field. And everybody just starts attacking like rabid dogs, right? Like when Saha said, yo, somebody call smack, I want to battle, everybody just saw blood in the water when it's like, no, hurry up and get him in here as quickly as possible because this is a small time. Or when Joyner Lucas said it, he's like, yo, I want to do it. And at that moment, it should happen. It shouldn't take too much for it to happen
no, no,
because
no, no. It shouldn't happen. They
man.
shouldn't be able to knock on the door and come get some money when they want. Come prove your bitch ass self. Start with
so
them
should
niggas.
they
Let's see where you
so,
at.
so okay, so do you feel like okay, so
The
let's say
fuck?
Joyner says it, right? Like Joyner comes out and he says, I want to do a battle. From your perspective, Verb, what should be the protocol for an MC to come into the battle rap
All right, so here we
space?
go. First off, if you want to come get you some money over here, start playing with them low level niggas first. Then you come up here because we can't just walk in and decide you finna just walk in and get some royal treatment. Niggas know battle rap is a lick. People know they can come there, pick up some money, and get up out of there. Start playing with them low level niggas because these niggas, you gotta grow. You can't come in and dance. You come in and try to dance. Boy, you can't come in and play with the top level of these niggas. They'll kill you up there. We know that, right? Oh, we lying to ourselves. Or
No,
we
I
just
mean we know that. So I mean, so then kill him then. If that should be the goal to get him out of
listen,
here.
listen. Here the thing is, I know what I'll do to them. That ain't nothing. I know you're not. I don't brag on beating up on punks, and that's not saying nothing against them. It's just I know for a fact your conditioning is not mine. So if I watch you battle, I'm gonna be watching it and eating a snack because I know it ain't real. Because your conditioning ain't the same as mine. So me beating up on one of y'all up here would do nothing for me because I know I'm supposed to. It 100% don't make it. Just because you can rap does not mean you can fuck with the niggas who have to defend and fight and kill for their money.
I agree with that a million percent.
No.
I agree with
Look,
that a
look,
million
we have
percent.
to kill. See the difference between most MC. That's why all the MCs, all the high power MCs who sell records, they all contact me and speak, and we just be normal shit like that because they know they all are MCs. But we gotta kill for ours though. If you're not willing to go there, stay on the other side of the fence. Because once you hop the fence, you over here with animals, man. And if
Well, Verb,
you don't want to get bit, you can't come out of this yard, man.
well, Verb, you said if the industry niggas come over here, right? They gotta battle the low level niggas. Nobody want to see that, bro.
Yes, they should get your practice there because you can't just bring them in here with us. You know what kind of shit we'll do? We will discourage them. If you bring them with, like, okay, like 600 Breezy want to play with Tuna. That's a terrible idea.
Right.
That's a terrible idea. Start with somebody down at the bottom. Get your feet wet, and then you at least get two bags out of it. Because if you
But
come
but but
in,
V's but V's that has shown us that that's never happened. Though cannabis came into the game, battled this. Hey, this Joe Budden battle Hollow. You know what I'm saying? That's already
and then,
shown us
and
that
look,
that
the problem three, they come in too high and they never come back. They
right,
experience it on the
right.
highest level and say, I can't deal with that shit. No, come in there and pick on one of them punks first. Because you gotta think, some of us, you'll put us in them position and we like, just kill him. Boy, I've been in front of every nigga on the planet that's dangerous in this field. This one, line me up. What the fuck is you talking? They come down
He got
into,
a point there. He got a point
yeah,
there. I mean,
yeah.
I did come in. I came in and took danger zone. So yeah, he
Yeah,
has a
you
point.
gotta want, and Danger's a level five writer though. 'Cause don't get it.
Yeah,
Danger's one of the
that
few
David
guys.
Stone ain't no easy nigga to
No,
battle. Like
no, Danger's one of the few guys I will wrap my rounds to. Like, what you think? Because I know he's a thinker. So you still came in hot, but you supposed to start there. You don't. Every nigga that came in and tried to take a top nigga disappeared. It's too much pressure. Too much pressure. We are real trained assassins, man. They look like assassins. Like a lot of people that's in the industry, they look like they're surgical because they ain't them type of dogs. We look at them as nothing. Like, oh, okay, that's cool. He stick his paw over this fence, he dies. We know that. We're trained to kill. Our minds click on. I gotta take something from you. One like most battle rappers, the song Lose Yourself goes through their mind at some point in time. So if we gotta I gotta just beat this one, this is a house dog, man. He's getting pampered. He's on the offense. He's not even defending nothing. You put him over here, he doesn't come back.
too
No.
much cute shit going
Yeah,
on over
no,
there,
no,
man.
we are the same as them. We're just fighters. We're willing to put it on the line though. That's the thing. I'm willing to say, you that good? Okay, let's line up then. Let's see who's that good. They don't have that ability, man. No. The industry takes these niggas and models them and puts battle and see turns on them. And these niggas have never stood in a field. A nigga will say on camera, I ain't never lost a battle. You never had one. A battle is when you stand in front of a nigga in this room and sitting up here locked in on you. That's a battle. What the fuck are you
I
going
just
through?
heard Papoose say that. Papoose just said I ain't never
He
lost a
said
battle.
that.
I said, "Damn." Yeah, he said I ain't never lost
He
a
never
battle.
took one. We ain't seen you take
That's
one.
what I said.
Yeah. So he's probably telling the truth. He's telling the truth. He's never took one. If we cannot pull you up on camera and see you in this setting, you're not in the battle, bro. So he's not lying if he say he never lost one. He never took one. People don't understand how hard it is to do that, man. You gotta look a nigga in his face and say that bullshit to him. And remember your and be still have to deliver. You're alive. No, bro, that's dangerous. All the highest level MCs watch us though. That's why they give us salutes and shit. That's why they do. But we salute them back. Like a nigga like Benny, I don't want Benny in battle rap. I want Benny to be Benny. Benny don't need to come fight. Stay here, Benny. Like this is where you. I love this here. You don't come play with these niggas. Talk that shit. Yeah, talk that because people don't know the format. Like, look, I could take you can line up for real, Mickey, and this don't sound crazy, well, not to me. You can take any three industry niggas and I'll beat them 3 rounds straight. You can switch the guys. They don't know what they're doing. Are they MCs? Yes. Can they fight? Yeah. It's just not like this though. They don't know that we throw elbows when we get in a clinch, or we might break your fingers in a hole. They don't understand that, man. So most of the
So
time,
so V's, if they don't know, we don't want them over here then, right? Basically, right? If they don't
no,
know.
no, it's always good to see a nigga in some trauma and stress. Get his ass over here. You know what I'm saying? Get him in there, line him up. Yeah, let's see how high he can go. It's easy to stand there and just rap and say I'm great. That's why so many people stood against Cole when the beef started. Like, oh no, bro, you tell us you too cold, bro. Come on, man, lock in. The rap is a competitive sport. It started from being competitive.
Cole let me down though. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Yeah, but so if you gonna beat your chest, show us. Because because on February 28, 2009, when they said, all right, Verb, show us, I showed you. And that's why we're here now. Show us. All right. If you that, show us. Show me your copy.
I
That
don't want
nigga
to see
got that
papoose
date. You got that
Banks.
date knocked marked down, don't you?
Tattooed on me. It's
He said
hey, hey,
February
hey,
Historic, nigga.
28,
hey,
2009.
Tune it. It's tattooed on me because that's the day where I changed the lives of many motherfucking niggas. That's the day
Mine's
when I
October
opened up.
31st,
Come
2009.
on, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the day when you say, all right, I made it possible for niggas to find another way. That's tattooed in me in blood.
That's crazy. I don't really remember no other battle date but that for real. Like, damn,
Shit,
that
that's
shit
it.
happened
Yeah.
It's the
October
most important.
31st, 2009. That's
It's
I
it's the
remember that.
most because that's the day when Tuna walks on the floor and slaps the floor and say, Chicago, we here.
For
You see what
sure.
I'm saying? Yeah, so that's a prideful moment, man. Most of these niggas will never be cut. They'll never be able to do what we can do. We do what they do. They can't do what we do. And when you challenge them, what do they say? Oh no, I ain't finna do that. But they study us, they watch us, they steal our raps, put it in their songs. We know that. We all know that. They all steal our raps and watch us, and then they try to downplay it. But here's the punchline part. If you take our 10 strongest artists against your 10 strongest artists, we still beat you. We should have beat you because we're still unique pieces. We're unique pieces. You niggas have scripts. We don't. There, the first time here's hey Mick. Hey Mick. This is what I want you to do. Text Kanye, Mick. Text Kanye. Text Pharrell. Text
Funny as hell.
what? No,
Mick got their numbers though. Mick
Mick.
the nigga. If
Hey,
anybody got their
listen.
numbers,
Hey,
Mickey
listen.
got their
Hey,
numbers.
listen. Let me see how everybody here listening. If you need to get to anybody, pay Mickey. He can get you there for sure. Hey, Mickey, I need you to text all the producers. If you text the producers and tell the producers, hey, look, every producer, come sign you two battle rappers and get a month with them and see what you bring back. See what you bring back. They ain't even tried it. They ain't even looking at it because they know that these are the better rappers. See what you take our 10 strongest guys and everybody take two of them and see what you get. See what you get back and challenge it against the because this is the thing. The guys that in the industry that y'all think are such MCs, they are doing nothing but studying battle rap and getting mixed and mastered properly with a producer. That's it. No difference.
I don't know about all of that.
Okay, so tell me one.
So I feel like okay. So what you're saying? Okay, let's analyze what you're saying. Right? You're saying
For sure.
let's say I text Ye or I text Pharrell, and I'm
Right.
saying okay, let's take two. Let's take two. Yo, chill.
That was fly as hell. Hey, that
Let's
was
chill.
so fucking.
And,
I thought, I
That
thought,
nigga styled on niggas
hey,
so
hey,
fast,
wait a
man.
minute,
It's
Mick.
funny.
Hold on, Mick. Time out before you keep going. I thought my contact list was fly. The way you just go ahead, Mick. Go ahead. Do your thing.
right, okay, let's say we do that, right? Let's say we do
Hmm.
that, and we bring two guys in. I feel
Hmm.
like I don't even think a month is enough time. That
Why?
I feel like battle rappers when people say battle rappers can't make songs,
You
it's
gotta say
not that.
most. Say you gotta be
Okay,
descriptive.
so
Yeah.
so when they say most battle rappers can't make songs, it's not that y'all can't make songs, right?
Hmm.
Anybody can make songs, everybody can make songs. It's the structure in how a song is created.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a collaborative process.
No, no, it's
You
no,
have
no,
to
no, no,
wait, wait,
Mick.
wait, wait, wait. Let me
Mm-mm.
finish. When I say collaborative process, I
Mm.
don't mean there are other writers that are helping you with your rhymes. I mean, there's an engineer in there that's telling you, hey, you need to sound like this. There is a producer that's telling you, you have to say it like this. This is how it's supposed to be done.
That's what we
And
should already
then,
know.
yeah, but a lot of battle rappers do not know this.
Okay, so all right, so check this out,
But
Mick.
he
That
said add the producer in
look,
there with it,
look,
so that
that's
that
it. It's
that
the
piece will
same.
be there.
Look,
Yes, you add the producer in there, yes, but I don't think a month is enough time. Like that, there's a lot of when you go into the studio with a big producer, your ego has to be removed. And in order for your ego to
for
be
sure.
removed, it has to be broken down. You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming in as a battle rapper where everything is
I
aggressive.
can't. No, 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 Mick. That's a lie. Because if you take the 10 niggas that we got that's good, they are competing with them. There's no way possible, right? Nobody has rolled the dice and tried to attempt it. What they say is this: they can't do something because it automatically tells you can't. But when you go to a record label, evidently y'all can't make stars because there ain't enough of these motherfuckers. Record labels don't make stars. Producers don't have a what producer has a lineup of stars consistently right now? They don't know what the fuck they doing. So if you take somebody that already got a following, already skilled, put them here, that's when you get a what? A Cassidy. That's when you get a Eminem. That's when you get these things. People don't use these as people don't use our success stories as success. They just say what you can't do. How? And you ain't put them in a position to do it.
Okay,
You
so
ain't even seen.
Somebody like Cassidy, he was on Rough Riders for about 3 years
But
before
look, as what though? What was
he
the
was
tag?
he was a battle rapper. He
Battle.
was a battle
Okay,
rap,
how did
but
Dre
he
find Eminem?
Dre found Eminem through
Doing what?
a wait. He found him through a demo tape
Of
first,
him
and
being
then
what though?
wait, no, he found him. He found a demo tape, and then the demo tape was in the garbage, right? Because he threw it in the garbage. Then Wendy Day sent him the footage of the battle,
Him.
and then he
Well,
picked it
okay,
up out of the
stop. Okay,
garbage,
now look.
listened to the
Now look. There
music,
you
and was
go.
like, "Oh, I can produce
Okay.
this."
Okay. So look.
But
So look. It takes a
he was
genius nigga to say, "Let me
I
see
think
what
he
this
said
is."
M. He didn't even know M was black. Like he didn't even
right,
know M was
No.
white. So that was like different. Like it was. You got that
right,
kind of
right,
back.
Okay.
Really
right.
through the battle and bought him the M. She didn't see no face.
Okay,
If
so
she,
look, we still ain't saw one that even rolled the dice and attempted. The one that rolls the dice and say, "Let me just see." See, the thing is, you don't take the rapper that the the fans say, "Oh, take this one." No, 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 no. You take 10 of these niggas because the average record label does not produce 10 stars a year. No, they don't. Their record labels miss like a motherfucker. And Mickey, you know that for a fact.
Yes,
Producers miss like a motherfucker. So why wouldn't you miss or attempt a shot with something that's already got a voice and a name already? That's dumb. Terrible decision. Most of the niggas that we find out through the producers and through the labels, they niggas we never heard of. They catch them, they build them, and that's it. These niggas are already known all over the world. It's a lower investment. For you to put one in the studio and say, let me see what I can get with this one. Let me see how this one works in this time frame. Because Nick, tell you what, here's a call out to all you puss ass producers. If you that cold and you that good, you can take
come on, man.
anybody. If you that listen. If a producer is really who he is, Mick, he can touch anything and make it go. Is that not accurate?
yes, but it's a process, man. Like
But Mick,
even when Mook, okay, so Mook was signed to Buster.
okay, listen, Mick, listen. The stories that you already have are with certain people. Labels mix with niggas as well. That does happen. Okay,
Yes.
right. Okay, the only people that have had opportunities are from the East Coast. So if we want to talk about the L's, they coming from the East Coast. They ain't came from nowhere else.
Yeah,
They have
I
not
ain't never
came
see
from.
one
We ain't
in
seen
the
the L
Midwest or
from the
none of that.
Midwest, the South, nowhere. All the L's is from your people, man. If that's the standard we hold it, it's
I
coming
don't
from
like how you
your
said
people.
that, my nigga. I don't like how
Now,
you said
now,
that.
No
hey,
bullshit. No bullshit.
Okay, wait a
Hey,
Mo,
second.
what's up?
Wait a
no
second.
Okay,
bullshit.
I
so
don't
so
like how you said that,
Hey,
Bees.
yeah,
Okay, wait a second.
Mick, we
Okay.
got to do this then. We got to say this then. Battle rappers that can't make songs are East Coast niggas because those are the only ones that have opportunities. We have not seen
Wait.
nobody.
Okay, so listen.
Okay, let's work.
Let's work. In Chicago, and I'm not, this is not towards Big T at all, right? In Chicago, there are a bevy of producers.
Mm-mm,
Wait, yes, there is. No
mm-mm.
ID,
Chop.
yay.
no, they never
Chop.
reached out to no battle rappers. They
Well,
ain't
well,
never reached
well,
out to no battle rappers.
the
Okay,
first thing is
wait.
y'all already lost me.
When
Y'all
have you
have the
seen?
tag
When
of
have you
I,
losing.
seen no ID or
I,
any of them talk to anybody? None of
okay,
them.
just can I get my thoughts out,
Go ahead,
man?
Mick. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
listen,
It's getting heated.
listen.
It's getting heated.
The opportunities. I mean, first of all, there's more MCs. There's more. All of the record labels, all of the producers, mostly are in New York City. Like at least at that time, we're not talking about 2025 because you can be in Iowa and pop. You know what I'm saying? If you got enough good music, right? But back in that time frame, everybody was in New York City. And there was not a lot of LA MCs, right?
Mhm,
Battle rappers.
mhm.
Y'all coming from St. Louis, the only outlet that St. Louis had was Nelly. Chicago, the only outlet that you guys had was a Yay, a Common, or a No ID.
That was still New
Detroit,
York.
Now Twister. Now Detroit, there's a little bit more of a camaraderie there, right? You guys had Guilty Simpson. You guys, not Guilty Simpson. Pardon me. What's that producer's name? Three Letterman.
Jay Dilla.
Not Jay Dilla.
Who's talking about?
He did a project with Skyzoo. What's that producer's
He
name?
Rock Apollo Brown.
Apollo
Okay.
Brown, Denon. These guys, are cool with Calico. These guys, Royce, these guys are cool with Calico, cool with Marv One. Marv One is a producer. You know what I'm saying? I feel that there needs to be a concerted effort between the battle rappers from their city and the producers in them cities and create the sound. And then from that, you bring it to somebody that's a little bit bigger. Of course,
Nah,
wait,
bullshit.
wait, wait, let me finish. Of course, somebody like Verb, yeah, you could get in contact with Nelly. Yes, you could get in contact with Chingy. Yes, you could get in contact with whoever, right? But the package has to be there and the
No, no,
sound
Mick.
has to be
Mick, you
there.
sound crazy. You sound crazy, man. Because guess what? Most of the producers they pick up artists from different places, man. The only reason why niggas ain't getting picked up is because of the niggas that had deals from New York City. Y'all are the biggest market of battle rap. How many of y'all have failed? All you niggas. That's the
That's where
problem.
the stigma came
Damn,
from
Vern.
though. Like
That's
like
the problem.
battle rap had the stigma, and only people that got the shots was
New
the
York.
East Coast niggas.
New York,
And
yes,
so with that
I
yes.
stigma
mean, there's
on
a
niggas didn't work with niggas after that. Like, oh hey man, might as
They
well
all
why
fail.
even
Look,
work with a battle rapper?
there's a
If New York
who
is the biggest market and battle rap is a New York game, and the rappers that have been signed or picked up from battle rap from New York City all didn't work,
This nigga,
then it's
man.
their fucking fault. What you talking
so
about?
okay. Who are the name? Who are the names of these
You know the names of
battlers?
niggas that had
That's what I
deals
want
now.
to get to. Make say
Who are
some
the
Hey,
who?
fucking
hey,
Say
hey,
the
hey, hold
names.
names,
on,
man.
whoa,
Say the
whoa,
names. Say
hold
the
on, wait,
names.
wait,
Say
hold
the
on, hold on,
names.
hold on, hold on. Check this
Jen
out.
had a deal, Serious Jones had a deal,
Hold
Oh,
Murder
there we
on,
go,
Mook
Tuna.
had a
There we go,
deal.
Tuna.
Say that,
hold on,
Tuna. Say
wait.
it again. No. Let Tuna speak. Say that one more time, Tuna.
Jen had a deal, Serious Jones
Okay,
had a
Jen.
deal, Murder Mook had a deal. I don't know about Cassidy had a deal. I don't know who all had a deal.
Jen. You want to throw Jen in there? Jen?
Okay, yo, he said Jen first. So
Okay,
Jen.
okay.
So
Poster
Jen.
Boy had a deal. Poster Boy
Poster
was a
Boy. Shout out
nigga.
Poster Boy. My boy Poster Boy.
So
These are
poster
all your
boy.
people, Mickey. These ain't
So
our people.
post.
These your
So
people.
Yo, Verb,
I thought. Wait. Let's go.
relax.
Let's go.
Man.
Let's just. First of all, there was all 106 in Park niggas.
I don't
But
give
let's
a
start with
fuck.
poster boy.
But that's the avenue of
Poster
battle
boy.
rap. That's the
Poster
avenue we
boy.
had.
It was
Serious
battle rap.
Jones wasn't the 106 and
It
Park
was
niggas.
it was battle rap. I give you that. All right, Jurassic Harlem was a dope record, but he never put anything else out after Jurassic
That's
Harlem.
on the producer and the label after that, Mickey. You know that.
Yeah. So okay, so let's get him out of here. Jin
Okay.
Jin Learn Chinese was a very bad single. That was a very bad single. That was
Is that
terrible.
his fault
Do
or is
I
that the
speak
producer?
Chinese?
Look,
That
is that
was
his fault or the producer? That mean the producer was dumb. Nah, that
I
mean the
think I think I
producer and the
think
label was dumb. Nah,
I
how
think
about that?
respectfully, Rough Riders should not have signed Jin. I think that should not have happened because they were trying to capitalize off of the Asian market, but the Asian market, it just like they love Wu Tang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they would have loved Jin, and I say that respectfully. Sirius Jones, I actually do not know what happened with Sirius Jones. I do not know.
Yeah, I think they just signed him just to say it, but I ain't never see him actually put nothing out like for
Right,
real.
I
Like,
He was
agree
with
with
he was
Tuna.
with DTP, right?
Yes,
Determined
yeah,
Peace,
he
right?
was with
Yeah.
Luda when
he
he
was
was
with
Blue and
Luda.
when he
shit,
was
yeah.
smoking.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened with that. I can't speak to that. Mook. Okay, so the Mook stuff, he has records. I just don't know why Buster hasn't pulled the trigger.
Okay,
He
so
got
who
a
fault
record
is
with
that?
Wayne. He got a record with Wayne. That's very crazy that he
Yeah, for
hasn't put
sure.
out
I
yet.
heard them.
I don't know why that stuff hasn't come out. I can't speak to that.
So who fault is that then? Still the East Coast niggas. That means the producer and whoever the fuck he signed to is dumb too. So they make the
He,
same dumbass mistakes, Mick. It's
well, you're not
regardless of
supposed
what
to.
it is.
You're not supposed to sign to a rapper. That's rule number one.
Oh,
Do not
okay.
sign to a rapper.
Oh, okay. Well, look, but
Niggas
Mick.
ain't know that back then, so
Yeah.
you can't really fault them to that. Like
Okay,
now,
but
That's true. That's
nowadays
true.
niggas
That's
know
true.
that.
That's
okay,
true.
Niggas ain't know
but
that
look,
back then.
Nick, it's still the argument is still all your people. They are the biggest. This is their game. Battle rap is a New York game. That means your frontline representation will be New York City. If the world think that them niggas ain't shit, they gonna think the rest of everybody ain't shit. But the stars ain't gonna be right up on you. It's gonna be the people that's from different regions. The people that put their own shit together, and you know it's hard. There is
Okay,
not.
what about Enes? Enes caught a wave from battle rap.
He got a deal too, right? Yes.
He got a deal. He was on making the band and he wrote
Okay.
records for Diddy. That's a win. That's a win.
Okay. Okay. So look. regardless of how you want to paint it, Inez still from Philly. The New York niggas is still the problem. And if you want
No,
to do
no,
that,
you said I thought it was
Don't
just
do
East
that, bro.
Coast.
Don't do
You know,
that,
you
my
see,
nigga. Don't
I
do
thought it was
that.
East Coast. It was
we
East
just we just
Coast.
named 9 East Coast niggas that lost, right?
No,
This
that
nigga
no, we
Verb,
said we no,
man.
we named four,
Oh, okay,
and
but look, check
Philly
this
is
out.
East Coast. Philly is East Coast.
Okay, so but here's my theory still. If a producer is really who he say he is, because a producer's job is to structure it, put it together, make sure the mix and master, everything is together, concept, right? If that producer is really who he is, he can take somebody that's halfway good and make him great. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so that means the producers can't be shit. They can't do it either because it don't make it like this. The theories don't make sense. If you have not put people in position to see which one of these guys can I light this up with, which one of these guys, let me try these, let me see what they are able to do, right? Then it's the producer ain't shit. I mean, the producer don't know nothing of what the fuck he doing. If you're that, like, okay, if I'm this type of nigga, whatever bitch is standing next to me is gonna look like that type of bitch because I'm that type of nigga. That makes sense. Okay, but if the producer can't find, you mean to tell me the producers have not worked with artists that are 50 times worse than these guys? Yes, they have. The thing is, what battle rappers do, they say what a nigga can't do off the jump. He can't. No, you niggas can't. Nobody has sat down and said that's a challenge for all the producers that's heavy in the world. Y'all ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody making no money. You might as well roll your dice with one of these and see what you get back. Challenge your producers partners. Okay, it's 15 niggas on the floor. Listen to their products. I'm gonna take this one and this one and this one and this one. That's a producer's challenge. That's when you get on the phone with them niggas. Hey, are you better than this producer? Okay, I'm gonna take this one. Everybody know him. His power is there. I'm gonna bring this out of him because we do have battle MCs that are successful. Game is a battle MC, regardless of what you think. Kendrick is a battle MC. They are successful. It just depends on which producer is smart enough to understand how to do it. Okay, how do I put this way?
Okay, so but I also feel like there has to be a space for producers to see the consistency. And me and you have had this conversation, Verb, where a producer or anybody from the industry in that matter has to see a consistency from a battler before they risk working with someone for a long time. They,
No,
they
they
need
do
to see
not,
you.
man.
Yes, they do,
No,
man.
the
Like,
fuck
okay,
they
no,
do
yes,
not,
they do.
man.
Look, let's use RJ Payne as an example. RJ Payne was Rain Man. Rain Man literally battled. He even now to this day sounds like he's battling on a record to this day.
Mhm.
All he did during the pandemic was put out music, freestyles. Now the producers, everything that you just said, the producers are coming to him. He got a project with Havoc. He got a project with Eric Sermon. He got a project with this one. That's
So
because he was consistent,
no,
and
no,
now he's living off.
Mick.
He's living off of his music now.
Man, hey, Mick, let me tell you something. I got production from some of the heaviest niggas in the game and features. That ain't no, that don't, you don't gotta see a nigga. If he that, he that. How many times? So it took you 9 times to see a girl you like? No, you can see her the first time and do it. No, that's
Nah, but V's,
bullshit.
the RJ Payne thing is real though,
No,
bro.
no,
It
no.
really, it
Listen,
really makes
listen.
sense.
But look, that's real for RJ Payne's story. Okay, so what's the
He was
difference?
a battler.
Okay, so check this out. What's the difference between a battle MC and what Griselda is?
They were consistent putting out
Oh, but
music.
I'm asking you a question. What is the difference between a battle MC and what Griselda does?
They literally put out music all
Oh,
day
no, no,
long.
no. But I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying, Mick. Skill setting, skill setting, because you don't really see Griselda on really big ass things. They're underground. They keep it gritty. They throw on a bunch of chains. They tour all year. What is the difference between them and them?
They were on Kanye's. They were on Donda, bro.
Listen. What I'm saying. They are rare. They are rare, raw, underground MCs. They're not rappers. They have never
Conway,
changed who they were.
Conway, Conway did a battle, bro. Conway
Listen,
was on
Mick.
King of the. He was on King of the Ring.
King of the. Did he walk smack, nigga? You know what's up.
Yo, he. It doesn't matter if he was
Wait a minute.
on.
Hold on,
It
Mick.
don't wait. No,
No,
no, no, no, no, no, no, no, no.
no.
He did King of the Ring. We can pull up footage of Conway
Mickey,
battling.
Mickey, Mickey. What's harder, smack or King of the Ring?
Yo, come on. What are we doing here,
I
man?
answer the question like I answer yours.
Yeah, I don't feel like any of this shit is harder. All of this shit is at
Okay,
the
all right.
same
So what
level.
is the difference? So look, here's the thing, Mickey. There is no difference between those and those.
I
They're
don't I
not.
don't agree with that. I agree. I don't agree. I don't agree with that.
Okay, all right.
I feel like West Side Gun. There's nobody in battle rap that is like West Side Gun.
Okay, well, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. There's nobody in the industry like West Side Gun either. Then quit
No,
just putting
that's
it
not
here.
that weak.
So what
You
about that?
people compared him to Ghostface Killer. So
Okay,
I
but
don't agree with that.
that's still some East Coast shit that doesn't play where we come from, Mickey.
Jesus Christ,
Yo,
man.
you gotta
Regardless of
be
Jeez, yo, my
look,
nigga, relax,
like
yo. With the
listen,
East Coast shit, relax.
regardless of what y'all think, that only plays on one side of the world. It does not play where we at. No, it is not. Okay, so that's just that's a preference thing. The thing is like this. I don't feel I've had two record deals in my time. I've done everything. I ain't worried about none of y'all niggas in the studio. Y'all know what kind of music I produce, so I wouldn't worry about
So,
none of
so
y'all.
hold on. Should Southern battle rappers flourish then? Because the South is popping in hip hop. Should Southern battle rappers it's easy for them to make a transition to hip hop music?
Name them.
I'm asking you.
I'm asking
Swamp.
you.
Swamp.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't even kick him in his nuts right now. We talking about some other shit. So like what? Like what? Like what?
Who's a popular Atlanta battle rapper?
I don't
Check
care.
Trez.
Check
You
Trez.
can't just do this with anybody. Like what the fuck is y'all talking about? But
Who else?
how many stars does a record label put out a year, Mitch?
About two or three a year.
Okay, how many acts do they attempt to put out? A lot.
About 20
Okay, so they missed
or more.
17 times. They missed
Yeah.
17 fucking times and we clapping. How do you miss 17 times and then score once or twice and then you know what the fuck you doing? You
I
don't know
mean,
what you're doing.
I mean, a lot of it is, the
It's
people gotta like
bullshit.
the music. The people gotta like the music too, bro.
Okay, but Mickey, if I miss 17 times at anything, I'm not good at it. If a record label puts out 20 acts, two of them stick, 18 fail, they don't know what the fuck they doing either. If a producer puts out five acts, only one stick, he missed four times. He don't know what the fuck he doing either. What is he doing? It's the
I don't know.
same miss. Look, Mick, it's the same miss. The numbers are the same. The number is the exact same. If they miss 10 times and these miss 10 times, still a miss. Look, a label's miss is even worse because they're spending more money on it. So it's a miss. It's still a miss. Nobody knows what the fuck they doing. The thong song had one verse that played twice. Keith don't like wasn't even mixed when it came out. There's no law to music. So if anybody would have known Soldier Boy was gonna pop like that, they would have all signed him. There's no law. It's timing, execution, when it's just time, when the stars align. But Mickey, when you went on the front of that cover, the stars aligned for you to go that way. Didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It was timing. This is when the time will pull him up. That's it. It's all timing, execution. Battle rappers, what they do is they hold their heads down instead of pick them up. You let these bitch ass niggas who be stealing your raps tell you what you not. How? You stealing my material and putting it here? Because the thing is, here's the problem with a lot of industry niggas. If the battle rappers really get with the real producers, we don't need the fake ones. The industry niggas that take our mechanics and take that our grittiness and put it here. We have the real versions of it now. We don't need you.
So what? Okay, so what producers do you feel should work with battle rappers?
Well, all I'm saying is if you're gonna take a dice roll on a brand new nigga we don't know because he can rap, right? Because most of these niggas get in position because they can rap or something like that, right? Back in the day, a nigga would sign you seeing you battle on the street corner. Am I lying or not, Mick?
That's very true.
Okay, right. So it didn't take consistency. Let me see him spark one time and we're gonna roll the dice on him. Let's roll the dice on them. But here's my question to the producers. The producer can't be that good if everything you touch can get better. You can't be that good. If you're that special, like if Dr. Dre wakes up and say, I'm finna sign a verb right now. Y'all know what that means. I'm already this type of nigga already. I'm already doing this on my own. I already got a classic project on my own with Brizz. I already got that already, right? You put him here, you know what time it is. You know what's gonna happen.
You gonna be tired of Dre by the time you done with Dre.
But see,
Do this,
I
do
think
that, say it
Zaytoven
like
would be a
this.
good one.
who?
Zaytoven.
No, like for me, the producer, like here's the thing: the producers should challenge each other. Why you bitch ass producers don't challenge each other? All y'all press the same MPC. All y'all niggas just holding hands. None of y'all sticking y'all. I come from an era where the producers challenged each other. The Timberlands challenged each other. Like I got dude, listen to this. Let me play this for you with my nigga like this. Let me show you what we working on. The competitiveness does not go to the producers. Y'all ain't shit. You sample driven bitches. Y'all ain't popping nothing. You can't touch nothing and say let's make him holler. Let's take something brand new and unique. Nigga, Timberland used to do that. He used to come. Let me try these sounds. Give me this nigga. Let me show you what I can do. If you that much of a cold nigga, it don't matter who the rapper is at all. Why the fuck would it matter? Bring him here and let me show you what to do with him. I'm that type of nigga. I can touch anything and it's gonna go up. Anything. The producers don't even challenge each other. You niggas is hoes. All y'all sit back and do and touch this. None of y'all call each other and talk shit. It's like, hey, this nigga, I got watch this shit I'm finna put on the table. Niggas is hoes.
But as times change, though, these
No, that means you're not competitive. Hip hop is a competitive sport. It's about bravado and beating your chest. Who's that nigga on this floor? So who's the producer that's saying I can touch anything and watch it go? I can touch the
Alchemist.
niggas. I can touch the niggas that y'all don't
Alchemist.
think. I can touch the
Yeah.
niggas that y'all don't think is this and make them that. That's how cold I am. Fuck is you talking about? They low investment.
Alchemist.
Alchemist
I would
was a
say.
good
I would
one
say
for sure.
Alchemist. Yeah.
That's
I would
dope.
say
Alchemist,
But
Alchemist.
but
absolutely.
but look what y'all doing. You're still trapping them to one sound. J. Cole has produced his whole self the whole time.
What about Southside?
Any producer that feels that he's him and he has a track record, he should be saying, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this with this guy. If I go set over there with if I'm just around like a if if I go where Cole is, I will be that, just more edgier. That's the same type of shit. It's like same thing. You just it's all about where you place the product. How do you place the product? Let me see what it is. Nobody knows what the fuck they doing. Ever. They have to roll the dice. You got to roll the dice. Mickey, you could have sold, I believe you probably could have sold 1 or 2 million records. So what happened with yours? Who dropped the ball? It wasn't you. It was a dumbass producer or a stupid ass label. Yes or no?
The label folded. Just so
Oh,
everybody
okay,
knows.
okay. So that's some stupid shit pertaining to them. Okay, so was they smart enough to say, let's go back and get our double XL freshman who's doing all this on his own and throw this juice on him and get him to sell 2 million records and get something to compete in the lanes of J. Cole? No, they stupid too, Mickey. What you mean they all stupid? They all dumb.
What do the label
I
folded
mean, I
mean?
mean,
So I was signed a job in 2010, and I put out Paradise in 2010, and then I put out for the culture with Marsha and Brosha. We shot the video. We were getting ready to go to Impact on radio, and then the CEO of the company, Barry Weiss, he left the label. He took a
Okay,
job. He took
okay,
a job
okay.
at Def Jam, so the entire label folded.
folded. Did they upstream you? They didn't upstream you or turn
Yes.
you.
So they were so okay. So when a label folds, you get moved to you either get dropped or you get moved to another label.
Hmm.
So I got moved to another label. So I got another deal. So like Diamond from Crime Mob, we were on the same label. She got dropped. I got moved to RCA. So R. Kelly, Justin Timberlake, Chris Brown, I was on that same label. I got moved to RCA. So I have a whole new team. The people that signed me at Jive were no longer there. They got fired. So everything consolidated. I got moved to a whole
And
new
got lost
team
in the system.
and got lost
Okay.
in the
Okay,
system.
Yeah.
so who?
So
That's their
now all of
stupidity
the old
These people not even really attached to
right.
your
So
project
so
like
so
that.
what Verb is saying, right? When he says, "Yo, Mickey could pull all of this stuff out the hat," I was fighting for my life on the record label because all of the music that I did, they was like they didn't want to do that. So I had to make calls. I made a call. Yo, I need to get a record. So I wind up doing a record with Bruno Mars. Did the record with Bruno Mars. Made another call. Did a record with John Legend. Did a record with Yellow Wolf. Did a record with Mad Producers. Brung that stuff to the label. And then when the label got the hold of that music, they were like, "Well, we can't afford to pay Bruno this." And I just put that record out, so that record is out right now. Click clack, that record is out right now on streaming platforms. I just put it out. I spoke to Bruno. I was like, "Can I put this out and make some money?" He said, "Go ahead, do it." So that record is out. The John Legend record out. I just put it out. I just put all of that stuff out because they were trying to hold on to it and they didn't want
Hmm.
to spend the money on these
Hmm. So
songs.
they stupid,
So
Mickey.
I had to, so I, yes, the label was stupid.
Okay,
So that I left the label in 2013. So when I took that battle with Danger, I was still signed. I still had a record deal. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. Because this doesn't make sense for me anymore.
because they're stupid.
I can't pull any more money out of my budget.
Yeah, I
So I
definitely
might as
remember
well just
coming a
leave.
couple of
You
Okay,
know what I'm
years.
saying?
so look, they're stupid. They made a mistake. They don't know what the fuck they're doing either. Then that has to be accurate, Mickey. It's if you did all this on your own, you come back to the label. I got these records already got these done. I just need you to go ahead and do what you're gonna do so we can light up. If they can't see that, they don't know what the fuck they're doing either. So that goes back into the theory. Nobody knows. If you got a Mickey, if you backing a Mickey, now as of right now, now you have a yin and yang. You got somebody competing in coal lane. You do. You have someone competing there. They can't
Yes,
see it.
yes.
Look,
Yeah.
because they're fucking dumb. They're dumb. They have zero, they don't know. And I'm pretty sure it was records you did, and you was like, nah, this is the record, because you're the artist. This is the record. They tell you,
Yes.
no, go find this. You go find it, bring it back. They still can't. They're stupid as everybody else. There is no law to it. It's 100% no law. There's no law. You can't gauge who's going to be what just based off that, because what if he's stupid? Now, let's say they smart, Mickey. What if you bring back the Bruno record and they say, we're going to empty the budget on it? See, I know these terms. If they say we're gonna upstream them and give them the budget, blow this shit through the water, and now you're somebody else. They're smart, right? They don't fucking know. Nobody knows. It's impossible to predict. You can't say who can't. You just told us a whole story. You did all the work for them. You did the work the label is supposed to do. Am I lying or not? I know this game. Are you lying? Am I lying or not? You did the work.
Yeah. I did the work. I did the
You
work.
and so all you did was bring them the product. Step on it. Turn it up. I did the hard work. I got the artist. I got everything done. You do the paperwork. Blast this shit. Oh, we don't think it's that. They're dumb too. They're dumb. So there's no way to predict. Man, I learned with music, dog, and because I've been next to my story is so wild. Being a part of music, being a part of a record label, being these things, being around, touching people's hands. I know for a fact at any second, the right nigga do the right thing at the right second. You never see him again. You'll never see him again. It just takes one nigga to
Fact.
get it, one nigga to get it and say, "Let me think about that. Let me try this guy." This comes back crazy. You never see him again. That's how music works. You can be the coldest nigga in the world, get in the wrong spot, and you're done. Out your hands. That's possible. Those things, there is no way to predict it. That's why you can't say who can. We can't say who how the stars fall and what lands in their lap. And the music. And the timing. That's what all that is.
Hearing you talk these 50 come to my mind is hearing you talk what you're saying. No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
50.
Because it took Em and Dre and them to fuck with 50
Yeah, because New
to see
York didn't
that. You
get
know what
it.
I mean?
New York
Yeah,
didn't
New
get
York
it.
ain't get it.
New
They ain't get
York,
it.
look, New York didn't get what that was, right? So 50 got, you gotta think how he looking at it. Like, damn, okay, I'm out here in New York. Why they ain't caught on to it? So guess what? It took people from out of town. Not the people in town will never fuck with you like that because they don't want you to be bigger than them. That's in most cases. No nigga from your city wants you to be bigger than him because they still moving around. They feel like, oh, I'm this or I'm that. That's accurate. So what is 50's? 50's success came from what? He a white boy from Detroit and then a producer from LA. He said, fuck New York. It wasn't New York that pressed the button on him. Most people that get big as hell in music, it's somebody from out of town that grabs them. It's not the nigga in the city. The nigga in the city don't want you to get that money. What are you talking about? The biggest niggas, look, Nelly didn't get picked up from St. Louis. He got picked up from the East Coast. What you mean? Look at everybody's story. It has nothing to do with nothing at home. Never. Somebody out of town sees it. Somebody out of town can put it together. Let's do this. Because it ain't no hatred on him. Ain't no jealousy on him. He's from a different world. I don't give a fuck anyway. If New York City had 50 Cent, that's a perfect example. 50 Cent is everything. He been that since he came out, and now he's still that nigga. If New York City had that walking around there and they couldn't figure it out, don't nobody know, Mick. They are stupid. It's impossible. Nobody knows.
But then you got to add in Black Man Wing and Irv
No,
Gotti, all
no,
kind
no.
of
But look,
other
still
shit
in
that's
all,
going to.
he had drama with the niggas in New York City when he was trying to get up. That's the thing. That's why you can't never play with nobody. Because you'll be a nigga from your city, you'll be like, fuck him. He will get his bail and then he will go right by you and it'll be fuck you. We just saw it. Ja Rule was that nigga in New York City. 50 Cent is from New York City, right? Okay. Ja Rule them is them guys. 50 didn't get his plug from New York City. Got it from Detroit and the West Coast, went past them niggas, and then what?
I mean, he did his first deal in New York, right? And
It
yeah, we
did,
was on
but
Columbia
look, but
first.
it didn't work, right?
Power Dollar, yeah, that
But
was
Yeah,
it
Power
didn't.
Dollar was on
Okay,
Power
Columbia.
Dollar, yeah.
okay. So was they stupid or was they wrong, Mick? Did it work? Same artist. Did it work? No. Okay, so
No, he
what? So what made
but
it
I
work
think
with the other niggas?
I think that the mix. I think when he came home, excuse me, when he got out of the hospital, he started making music, and he was consistent in the music. The streets was
No,
loving it. Yes,
Mickey.
it
He
was,
made
man.
Mickey.
He didn't
Mickey.
have the
Nah, Verb, she just love him
Okay,
50
okay,
though, bro.
he didn't
listen.
have.
He had
Wait
to
a second.
damn
Wait
near
a second.
die for y'all to love him in his city.
Oh,
Fuck
damn.
is you talking
Damn.
about, man?
Damn.
Are you
Damn.
niggas
Damn,
dumb? Why
bro.
y'all didn't love him when he didn't get
Why you
shot?
gotta go there with
No,
it, bro?
listen.
Why you
Okay,
Li-
listen. He got a point. He
I
got a
got a
point.
point.
He got a point. He
So
got a
it took
point.
for him.
He
Hey,
got a
Mick, it
point.
took for him to get riddled with bullets for y'all to accept him. You
I
didn't
mean, that's
love
the
him,
same. That's the same thing with Conway. He got shot in the face,
and now we
and
love him. So you niggas have to see somebody damn near die for you to say I like him.
I mean,
That's what
that's New
niggas is.
York. We don't
No,
like each other, man. I
no,
don't
that
like 3 letter men. I don't like 3 letter men in real life. But
shit.
like
Me
he's from
neither.
because
I fucking playing dope on that
Because
nigga
he's
so
from New
quick.
York. But I love him. But I don't like him because he's from New York. That's just
Okay,
how
now
we
look.
are.
So look, again, somebody's a stupid nigga. Because if y'all had 50, whatever label you talking about with Columbia, they had 50, they couldn't figure it out. Why is these other niggas able to figure it out? And then he goes by his enemy. He went by Ja Rule and made us like hard forever. That's why you don't play like that. Because if he's talented, he is gonna get it. That's what if he is. He's if he's talented and look, as rappers, we know who that nigga is, and we know who's really good. If he's talented, he will get it. When he goes by you, he's gonna step on you. We watched it happen multiple times, man. When he goes by you, he's gonna make your life hard as fuck. The 50's first record, The Wankster, he made Ja Rule uncool. He made Ja Rule uncool and he was never the same. That's why you can't play with people. But it goes to show you everybody is not right. You don't know. You have no idea to know. Man, look, one of my partners, DJ Beats, who did Jizz, he had a chance to sign Soldier Boy first. Couldn't see it. He left St. Louis. Look, these are stories we know. He left St. Louis, went to Colley Park. Colley Park did not let that man leave his house. He saw it. He saw it. DJ couldn't see it. He said, I can't understand. I couldn't see it. The next nigga saw it. There's no way to pick who gonna be who. It's impossible. If it was a formula to picking stars and niggas that's gonna sell records, every label will have 90 of them niggas. The labels miss like everybody else. There is no such thing as what you can't do. There is no such thing. It just depends on the time, the element, the surroundings, the energy, the stars align. That's how you become who you are. You can never count anybody out who's talented. Now, if a nigga ain't talented, so be it. But if you know he talented, and most of the niggas that you don't like are talented, the people that are trash, you love them because they're trash. They're not in the way. The talented nigga, if you know that, when he go by you, he's gonna step on you. He's gonna step on you. Your life will become very hard, and then everything will be taken from you. That's how this goes. It's the same story all the time. In any cities you go to, you have a store. There is name for me one city where it ain't two niggas that had that problem. Name for me
in terms
one
of, in
city
terms of, in
where
terms of,
where it's two niggas doing the same thing. One gets popping first, tries to make it hard for the other one. The other one goes by him and stops everything for the one who's doing the bullshit. It's always going to be a stack. Every city. No getting around it. There's no way to pick this shit. If it was that easy, everybody will have a roster of stars. They would. They can't. Because it's all about just what happens. Some people are just picked. Like when I came out to the world on February 28, 2009, the stars were aligned. We never saw nothing like it. You never saw a nigga from here do this. No, you have not. By the time I got off the Mickey, when I got on the plane on the way home, first call I had was from Eric Sermon, and I don't know how he got my number. I got off the plane, I had a red Nokia. Phone rang, Eric Sermon. I have no idea how he got my number. No idea to this day.
oh, it sound like East Coast niggas be co-signing you though, but that's neither here nor there.
That's
But
because
you
the
I
got
East
it.
mean,
Coast.
You got it
I
though. You
mean,
got it. You got it.
wait a minute, hold on. Hey, look, here's my
that's
thing
how
with
I
the East
go. I
Coast.
mean,
Let me
that's how I go.
let me praise the East Coast for a second. Because the East
Yeah,
Coast.
let you do that.
Hold
Let you
on,
do that.
look,
Go ahead.
the East Coast, they know what that boy is. I've been stamped by the nigga that found Jay Z. Like me and Goods is the only niggas in battle rap that Jay Z took a meeting on. Let me talk my
Punch
shit.
asshole.
Huh. The nigga who found Jay Z, nigga, you know what that is, right? Big
Punch
Daddy,
asshole.
Big Daddy
Big
Kane,
Daddy
nigga.
Kane. Big
Yeah.
Daddy Kane.
Right, right.
All right,
So
Kane. All right,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah. So
I
when
look at
you
jazz a
when
little
you
bit.
see that, yeah, and all the New Yorkers in power has said, "Nah, dude, is that dude?" And it's not just y'all though, because when you go south and you go west, you
Oh
know what I'm saying?
God, here we go, man.
Yeah, because they know what the fuck it is. It ain't no getting around. Only niggas that a nigga who can't do that, that will make them bitter.
We were shocked that you niggas could rap though. We're gonna keep it all the way
Why was you
100,
shocked?
bro.
Because what your theory
Because
don't
the
never
other
move
niggas
like
before
this.
you didn't wasn't rapping like that,
Who
bro.
changed that
Respectfully.
thought though? Who changed that thought?
You, Remy D,
Wait, wait,
Mac,
hold on, wait, hold on, hold
Magic,
on, hold
Ice
on, hold on,
Pack,
hold on. Check this
Hitman.
out. Check this out. February 28th, 2009, on the street corner in New York City. Who changed that though?
You
That
did,
was that
bro.
was that,
Guardian
that was
Angels, man. Guardian
that was
All
Angels,
Verb.
right.
bro. It ducked,
Thank you.
man.
All
That was
right.
Verb.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
Verb.
Okay.
Good,
So
good
yeah.
trying to
So
get
and
pussy.
the and,
Good,
and
good
there
trying to
is
get
no
pussy. We
nigga and
know,
there is
man.
no nigga that can change that story ever because it started right there. Okay. Verb spin. Let me show y'all something that I know y'all can do because I didn't come in and have a style of another nigga. I came in with my own pattern.
But also, but wait,
What's
also
up?
to play devil's advocate,
What's up?
you were very consistent on the biggest platform at the
Facts.
time.
All right.
World Star
But
Hip
Mick,
Hop. You was on World Star Hip Hop
yes.
damn near every day,
How
bro.
did we get there?
Because of you niggas was rapping the
Oh,
deluxe
okay.
shit.
All right. So look, check this out. World Star Hip Hop had an option of who they wanted to post. They just did. Like, hey, this one is that. So
They
you,
posted everything, man. They
yeah,
posted
yeah.
everything.
But no, anything that was hot back then. If it was hot, it was on the stage for sure. So that means it had to be hot. So anybody you seen on there from our way was hot. They were hot. It's no getting around it. But here's the thing. My pen kept me in the motion though. No matter if they like me or not, you had to respect it. It ain't no getting around it. You had to respect that this one can do something in his own pattern. And he can be looked at as an MC and be comparable to skill with y'all biggest guys. He can be. Look, it ain't nothing the nigga can say to me when Big Daddy Kane can pull you out on stage and say, he said his exact word. He said, when I met him, he gave me the feeling that I met when I seen Jay. He said it's a matter of time. Whenever that happens for him, he's gone. He said that in front of 30,000 people. Ain't no nigga had no stamps like that. Whoever stamps you determines
See,
what you are. Let me
you
talk
prove
my
my
shit.
point all the time. You
Huh?
niggas from other
Let me
regions
talk my
love
shit.
when New York
Who?
niggas. No, y'all love when New York niggas stamp y'all. That's all you
Wait,
proving
wait,
to
wait.
me. Listen
No,
to you
no, no.
talk. But
Hold on. No, no,
keep
no,
going.
no. Three,
Keep going.
three, three. This story is this is the only stamp like this in battle rap. The nigga who found Jay Z. Look, whoever puts their arm around you, you become a reflection of. And
Well,
my
50 did show love to
wait,
Tuna
wait,
though.
wait. Hold on. Okay, but I'm telling you something.
All
50
right.
Tuna reflection.
Mm-hmm.
Big Daddy Kane, Verb, reflection. Because they see themselves in it and they know what the fuck it is. Whoever your boss is what the fuck the reflection of you is. Whoever the nigga that puts his arm around you, that's what he sees in you and you see it in him. It's the same type of nigga. So when 50 comes and say, nah, Tuna is that nigga. He see that on him. You can't question it. You see Big Daddy Kane, who's found Jay-Z, say, Verb is like these niggas. You can't question it. That man said he said whenever it comes, he's gone. Exact words on camera. It's gone. He said because I'm looking right at it. Sometimes it takes for the powers to see it. So you're only as powerful as the nigga who in power who put his arm around you. Mickey, who stamped you first?
Pharrell.
Nigga, you hear that? Do you hear that? You only gonna be as respected as the nigga who put his arm around you is respected. That's it. Like if you got a nigga who ain't respected putting his arm around you, it won't get you nowhere in rap. Where? Where? Let's take let's think about a rapper that don't nobody care about. It doesn't matter what he says. Your power won't be in rap because this nigga said it. But if it's a cold nigga who say it, your power is active. Mickey, am I lying? Stop me if I'm lying.
You know what?
Just anybody can stop me if I'm lying. Whoever stamps you carries your power. If they say, yeah, this one is that for sure. That carries your power. That's it. It depends on. Okay, check this out, Mickey. If Tyler Perry stamped me, guess what I would be? A very popping actor. Has nothing to do with me rapping though. It has nothing to do with me rapping.
But to
But
what Mickey said earlier, though, consistency does help, though, right? I mean, it does play a
man, it
big,
don't take.
major part,
Hey,
no?
have you ever fucked a bitch? You had to fuck a bitch
Oh
nine
my
times.
God,
You had to
Jesus
fuck a bitch
Christ,
9 times to know she had some thunder, or was it like the first or second time, nigga?
bro. I love you, my nigga, but your analogies are fucking crazy,
They're the
bro.
truth. Have you ever had you an
What the fuck are
oxtail?
you talking
Did you
about?
have to eat oxtail 9 times to tell you that you liked it?
No, sir, no.
Hey, hey, how long? Didn't they used to play a record for 18 seconds or something and say, "Would you rather buy this or a sandwich?"
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, stop me when I'm lying. I ain't cry. I've been around. What you mean? You got a couple seconds. Here's the seconds playing. Do you like this? They didn't back in the day when they were signing or they didn't play your whole record. They played you 20 seconds. Do you like this? Because it don't the human brain gonna tell you quicker if you like something. The human brain, you don't take all day to tell you that you like something. No, it don't. It's a quick turnaround. The brain gonna ignite. Are these sounds triggering you? Yes. Let me hear it. Or would you rather buy this song or buy you a fucking sandwich, nigga? Or give me the sandwich. There it is. It don't take long, bro. It don't take all that shit. You could be one place one time. Damn, this one's special. Let me see what this is. How many times have y'all ever seen the girl one time and said, I love you? Like I'm like when a bitch walk in the room sometimes, you see her and you just like, man, y'all ain't never seen the girl in person and she walked through the room and she was so cold to you. You was like, I would kiss you in your mouth. I love you. Mickey,
Bruh, you
anybody
ain't lying,
else?
bruh.
You didn't even have to know if she was clean. You didn't even have to know if she can read. But the visual
Yo,
of that girl told you, man, I will marry this bitch today. You don't know nothing about her, right? Okay, so tune in my line. That don't sound crazy to you? You ain't never saw one and said,
Kind of sound crazy
so,
to me.
so you ain't never seen one and said, like a bitch just
Oh
stops the
yeah,
room
but
for you.
yeah,
She don't have to
but
read. She could be anything. But your mind is locked on because you like, hey, you special. Boy, it don't take long for no human to tell who's special and who not. No, the fuck it don't. No, it don't. You only as valuable as who put their arm around you. That's it. In rap, you only gonna be powerful as who puts their arm around you. That's where your respect will come from. Is he respected? Yes. Okay, well then we gonna pass. If Dr. Dre can pick any nigga in battle rap, the worst nigga in the world, and say, I fuck with him, and guess what he is tomorrow? Special.
he gonna be doing a lot of
He's gonna,
fucking
but
writing.
he's still special. He will be certified special because someone of power said he was special in that field. But that's just in the rap world. If you want to be a co-actor and Michael B. Jordan put his arm around you and say, "Hey, this is the next one," you are the next one in that field. Has nothing to do with rap, but you are the next one in this field. That's it.
but when
Why
does
does that
showing
not?
and proving play a part though? If he's after you get the cosign though, after the cosign, you have to show and prove, bro.
To get the cosign, you already showed and proved. That's why he said it. That's how you got the cosign. You already showed and proved it. That's how you got it.
You did
Yeah, you
something.
No,
already
I'm just
You
saying
did
too.
shown.
The
something.
consistency after that is what I'm saying. There got to be a
But
level
listen,
of
this slave
consistency after that.
mentality does not matter what the fuck y'all talking. Andre 3000 does not have a solo album, rap album out, man. Is he not viewed as one of the greatest rappers in the South?
Yes, he is, but yeah,
All right. Is he consistent? No. He's
no.
playing a flute and piano, and y'all still know what's up with him. Yes or no?
Mm.
He's playing a fucking flute and the piano, and we still know that he's one of the greatest rappers with a pen. Yes or no?
Mm.
See, if a nigga want to debate me, you better be in pocket, because I'm gonna go there like, hey, here's your theory right here. This one don't ever rap, and we know what's up with him. We know what's up with Three Stacks. We know his power. He don't have to show us shit. We know it's there. Now we know his power is there so much we get mad because he don't show it to us, man. But we know it's there though, don't we? Yes, we do. No, we know that shit is right there. Jay Z don't drop often. We know his power there. If Jay Z say he dropping this September, guess what everybody doing? Excited. We know his power. Man, it don't take all day. Don't take all day to man skin no cat, nigga. You know what the fuck that motherfucker can do or not? Is it special or not? Yeah, okay. If it's special, it's going to get it. And when it gets it, though, that's the only part that people don't ever think because they don't think that far in front of it. When he gets it, he will make your life hard. You'll never be able to do anything when he get it. That's why I don't play with. It's like if I know a nigga is talented like that, man, I ain't gonna be playing with him because I don't lie to myself. I know if a nigga good or not. I don't gotta like him. Like, oh, he cold like that, but he is this. I mean, we ain't gonna do that with him because how life work and how the universe work. Today is Friday. Monday, Tuna could be gone doing something and y'all will never talk to him again. That's how life works. Speed of light. It happens, and that's for anybody here that's listening. It just takes one moment, one finger snap, one button press, and you never see that person again. And but the thing is, people that's listening, if they're talented, don't play with it. If they're talented and you think that you're dominant, you probably shouldn't. They're still talented and you recognize. If you recognize that they're talented, you might not want to do that. Because one snap of a finger, your whole world can stop. Because it's all about structure. Who goes up the highest? One snap of keep that 50 and Ja Rule story in your mind. Ja Rule was the perfect everything on the front of everything, the biggest commercial hits. They stepping on 50 on the way up. 50 gets in from out of town niggas that understand it, and Ja Rule's life is never the fucking same. I study the greats. I go back and see what happened. What happened here? Let's not do that again. Ja Rule then was stepping on 50, man, making it very hard for him to get around and do what the fuck he wanted to do because they knew he was talented. Thinking in their minds, oh, I'm already here, so I can stop this. No, 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 no. Two other niggas said, no, no, no. This one is that. Then he makes your life hard and took everything from you, took your family's lifestyle, took everything from you when he powered up. And that is going to happen. It is. That's why I tell people be careful, man. If you know it's talented, or if you see a female you
Never
never know.
know.
That's what people would think, oh, it won't.
You never know. That's
You
why you
cannot
can't
roll the
just.
dice.
You never
Man
know.
has no power on this earth. Man has no power. Uh-uh. You might want this nigga to stay this way. You might want him not to do this in your heart, and you might think that. But if you know what he is, I wouldn't gamble. Because I'm pretty sure when 50 got pulled up, like how he did, Ja Rule now wasn't aware of that. They wasn't aware of it because they on top of the world. They got the biggest records. Yeah, we ain't worried about nothing. And then the nigga that you thought wasn't gonna be that, he comes up with power and he takes everything from you and you never the same again. But that's everybody here. That's when you play with talented people. If you know somebody can do something, if the bitch can make swimsuits, if she can do her, if she can do that, you might want to be careful with that. It's a matter of time. Because we know who's really who on this planet. We know who's special. A human can tell who's special. A human can tell who's not special. You can tell that. If they trigger you, they are special because you're only going to get triggered by people of power. You will never get triggered by people with no power. A person with no power or no ability will never get under my skin. Because I know you don't have anything. You don't have a weapon. A nigga, if they trigger you, stand your ass down. Stand your ass down because that person doesn't forget. They don't forget, and they will beat you because that's how the life works. We see the story happen a million times. They will beat you, and when they do, they're going to step on you. They're going to take every ounce of everything that you thought was something and take it from you, and then you're going to be sick and you won't be able to squash it. That's how that shit works. So for anybody that listen to me, be very careful. Talent, if the bitch can make the best pork chop and spaghetti, you probably don't want to do that because it's a matter of time before she fuck the right nigga and get a restaurant and she's making millions. Yeah.
Man.